Perfectly. This landscape, which has been listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the thriving result of hard-working coffee-growing families that have kept a legacy alive for generations.
That way, Colombian coffee culture remains renowned all around the world.
All of these incredible places you see are possible thanks to Colombia's imposing mountain ranges and the various climates that exist at different altitudes.
Wow.
Reservoirs to rivers.
Waxpan valleys, even perpetual snow. Traveling through these mountains as we're doing today, met the woman who stole my heart.
Hi, Omar.
This is Estela. She'll be your guide as you discover the history of the Western Colombian Andes.
This region of the Andes that we'll be touring is an example of balance between tradition and progress.
Let's start with Bogotá, the country's capital. Art, gastronomy.
The people of Bogotá are great hosts for both tourism and business.
You can say the history of these lands is very steep, isn't it, Stella?
Since I was little, I have seen people riding bikes as early as 4 a.m. These are the roads where Nairo Quintana and Lucho Herrera started pedaling their way to glory.
These mountains sure do take us to amazing places where you can rest, enjoy and breathe the local culture, don't they?
You're right.
I was a former review. I mean, my mind is Colombia, pavilion,
culture and peace.
and yet easy.
Omar, the handcrafts made in these regions are sold all over the world.
Stella, why don't you show them?
Okay, Omar says that I shouldn't let you go without showing you one of his favorite places. An ideal destination for those who seek thrills and excitement.
Earth, I think the time has come. I'm water. And in order to tell you the history of Colombia and its connection to the future, we must visit the Highland Wars.
Let's go.
Colombia is definitely a blessed country thanks to mountains like these that breathe life. I'll tell you why. Just wait.
Thank you guys. Let's continue for this way.
Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I wish I for Colombia Pavilion nearby. Oh, now almost sour anymore. Haunty. Yeah, easy. Yeah, but now how should be in the Musa. Expo no, and you're rough. Na dance no mu dance was here. Oh, okay. It's time for sure. To me, mommy yamu. Na mu dance what down hopa no den. Na e kwa e ho so mechire mu de ekoso ho. Countries na bi susu sin bi o. Hey, e wi ase pa na ko ni say. E bi wo ho akuduru ho you take about 1 hour before they will allow you to go in. Queue na when mu no. Enye queue kitwa. Ebi was so duru anu owuram. Yeah. Ebi di bi achi. E ko duru China. Agwana ka say ye betime room I just next 45 minutes. And a while ya feel ho kra Egypt so e ko duru ho so sa. And so anya easy. Ti say no. Yeah, Colombia, eh? Abenyina umu bi wo. Africa, eh? Eh? Also no more do money no also no free. Sure. Umu krom na. I want free. Hey, yes I could rubber baby mo. Wow. Hey, another place oh. Beautiful. Okay, I had the original one at the airport.
Very much like our own.
The mysterious Colombian Massif is the place where the most important rivers in the country are born.
Okay, yes, I'm back.
A place that is Magdalena in Amazon Basin. It's the heart of some of the most representative indigenous communities in the territory.
Colombia.
There are places in this land where we can find the knowledge of lost ancient cultures, such as Tierra Adentro.
That's right, Katy.
Water, so what is our mission in this Colombia of the future?
That is a great question, Kachipri, to which I have no answer. I am water. I cannot see the future.
I believe that by preserving our past and our culture, we can understand ourselves as part of the future.
I agree with you.
I'm going to show you
It's
something
ancient city.
the one my grandmother taught me to use. I remember the first time I visited the last sanctuary. a place my grandmother took me to as a child to sell heirlooms. It was the first time I came upon a faith different from mine. I was impressed. Then I visited Popayan to witness the celebration of the Holy Week. It opened my eyes to a world where we all have different beliefs, which we must respect.
Perhaps I know someone who might be able to answer your question. Show us your loom.
Wow.
Welcome to
Colombia.
the Amazon Orinoco, sacred rainforests and plains. Let us be carried away by the wisdom of nature. But first, you must open your heart to know how to listen to it.
He is Taita Manuel. He's a traditional healer of the Cofan indigenous people, an Amazonian community that keeps its ancestral knowledge and traditions alive, which include healing rituals for both body and soul.
The air has granted us permission to experience the journey of the ancestral Maloka. Look down.
Whoa!
Be inspired by the hearts of our ancestors.
The person who need my number, you go to the platform, you see
It's a
phone
World
number.
Heritage Site, essential to the preservation of the planet's biodiversity and natural ecosystem.
Wow,
So beautiful.
natural.
The River of Seven Colors is a great example of how water is life. Perhaps our future, indigenous or not, depends on taking care of everything we've been gifted, especially water.
Let's go back to my region. I want to take you to a very special place, Taita Manuel. The perfect place to gaze at the stars is the desert. For hundreds of years, the native peoples learned to follow the stars.
Phone
Let's
number.
look at them so we don't forget where
Dubai
we
number
come from.
here +971
They are our GPS, leading the way to keep alive our ancestral wisdom.
855
My grandparents taught me to look at the sky, but also to look at the earth, at the water.
1915. Last number is
to
my
know who I
3
am.
times. See, one pet. But I'm going to show 1915. I'm going to show Bibli.
It's time for me to go, but the journey will continue to Ruen's Galapa.